A few weeks ago, 15-year-old Erin Hall was caught by the police smoking some marijuana over behind C-Mart. She tried to stamp out the joint before they saw, but they did see it, and to make matters worse, a small baggie fell out of her coat. Police asked her if she was smoking, and she lied. Now she's standing in a Sitka courtroom. Erin is a teenager, so are her attorneys, and so are the 3 judges sitting on the bench.
Do you understand your sentence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you accept your sentence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Even though you accepted the sentence, your attorneys can still file a written motion of appeal.
One more thing to tell you about Erin Hall's case.
It was completely made up. Erin Hall, we have some fictional cases for Erin Hall, and so I just took her biography information.
That's Tracy Hillhouse Price, who directs the Sitka Youth Court. Erin Hall is simply a character, played by Carly Hansen, one of 15 new members of the court sworn in on Tuesday night, and you were listening to a mock sentencing. In fact, the Sitka Youth Court handles real cases involving juvenile offenders who have committed minor crimes and in-school offenses. Students serve as the lawyers and as the court officials, and Hillhouse Price says what they do is very real.
Well, we have 2 sources for referrals. We have the Division of Juvenile Justice. What we handle from them are misdemeanor cases. Generally, they're first-time offenders, and if the juvenile probation officer believes that that's an appropriate type of case for us to take, we can take it. Generally don't do too much when it comes to violence because we don't want to expose our members to anyone who is particularly violent.
The second source for cases is Mount Edgecombe High School. Students who have received a certain number of demerit points, say for theft or for damaging school property, get the chance to go to youth court, where they are given a sentence, usually community service or writing an apology letter. The court can also sentence offenders to attend informational classes. Hillhouse Price says if they fulfill that sentence, the demerit points at school are deleted.
And they will remain in deletion so long as they don't reoffend. And that's a benefit for Mount Edgecombe, for those sent over from the Division of Juvenile Justice. There, they won't have it put on their permanent record.
Basically, it's a second chance. And Hillhouse Price says that in many cases, it works.
This is my first year here in Sitka. I was a member of Anchorage Youth Court when I was in high school for 3 years, and I saw people go through who were defendants 1 year, and then the next year they would come through as attorneys. So they go through the training, and then they would have that as their alternate source instead of hanging out with maybe friends that distracted them or pushed them into situations that aren't the best, and they made poor decisions during that time period.
Becoming a youth court attorney, or a judge for that matter, is hard work. Students have to score 85% or better on a version of the bar exam. They train extensively and, says Hillhouse Price, there's a strict code of ethics.
And one of the ethics is you do not represent your friend, girlfriend, person you hate the most, if you know them well. It doesn't matter, your neighbor, nothing. Roommate, you do not do that. It's just an ethics violation.
They'll never have you, go against your friends or anything.
Donald Handeland is 16 years old and a judge for Sitka Youth Court. He lives in Nome and attends Mount Edgecombe High School.
It's a great program, and it kind of gives people that second chance so that they don't have to put it on college applications and job applications that they did get in trouble with the law, and it's just kind of so people who maybe made that one mistake doesn't screw up their whole life.
Sitka Youth Court is one of 18 programs in the state and among 1,300 nationwide. Reporting in Sitka, I'm Ed Ronco.